Hey, it's Dan, and I thought I'd show you what I make for dinner. Things are winding down around here. After an absolutely epic day, I took a really long hike, about 10 miles today. My legs are ripped already. I know they're gonna be ripped tomorrow for sure. So that's usually the time that I bust out the protein, which I have maybe once or twice a week. Like if I was really in a heavy weightlifting phase or wanted to put on some weight, I would use this more like 4 or 5 times a week. Right now, I'm just chilling, keeping the maintenance phase going. So let me show you this quick recipe, and then maybe I'll give you some ideas on, some things you can do to add to it. Now, I know that a lot of you don't have access to fresh coconuts, which is okay. You can still take just the coconut water and the Pyridine natural protein and blend it up and then add in all the accoutrements. What I like to do though is take some coconut water and coconut meat, and that way it just makes it really, really creamy and satisfying. And coconut meat is really neuroprotective, and so with everything that's going on with the radiation and stuff being amped up, satellites and everything. Welcome to Crazy Town. I hope we survive this. So I just put about a cup of chopped coconut meat. Like I said, you can even use canned coconut water or coconut water in the box. It's best if you get the young Thai coconuts if you can. And then I'm going to add a nice couple of fatties. Boom, boom. So, just in case you don't know, this is the Pyridine natural protein. It's made out of pea and hemp and goji berry protein, and it also has some enzymes in it and probiotics, and it also has Jerusalem artichoke, which is really a prebiotic, and that's Jerusalem artichoke is also good for people with diabetes or helping to regulate the blood sugar. So just a really awesome product. I mean, if you know my friend Lou, you'd know he's really like tapped in. And so all this comes out of that real divine intelligence and making these products very, very useful from Pyridine. So after that, now I'm gonna add in some, I better strain this, and some coconut water. I don't put too much, and then I just blend it. And that's perfect. So what you can do is, like I said, if you don't have the coconut meat, you can still take, well, there's a ton of things that you can do with this. It's so versatile. You can make crackers out of it with your juice pulp, add a couple scoops of that with some flax seeds, and make some really nice high protein crackers. Gives it a nice texture. You can make several different types of hummuses, dips as well, and you can add it to salad dressings. You can add it to different nut and seed yogurts. It's very versatile, and what you get is all 22 essential amino acids, living food, vegan style, can you dig it, which is important to maintain balance. And it's really, really easily digestible because it's been micronized, so the surface area of the proteins is very readily absorbed. The protease enzyme inside here also helps to absorb and utilize the amino acids, and the probiotics also add to the beneficial effects. Protein digesting probiotics, so creating a super healthy environment in your gastrointestinal tract, which is really, really important, especially in this day and age. And the other thing that's really awesome about all the Pyridine products is that they're third-party tested, meaning that it's done outside. Most places, pharmaceutical companies, and even in the organics industry. And lots of different testing is done in-house. So it's kind of like the fox watching the hen house, is the old saying. Well, this is done outside to make sure, and then every batch has the paperwork. So it's a really high vibrational company, and you can make sure, you can be assured that you're getting purity. That matters to DTM, that matters to you and your family. So what I'm gonna do, I pour this in a bowl. It's a little bit thicker than I want it. A little bit thicker is better than too thin. I'm gonna thin that out just a little. And then what you can do, if you wanna, I like it really plain and simple. And you know, that's more of the plain and the simple is the yogi diet for meditation. The more complicated that your food is, the more challenging it is to sit for long periods for meditation. So the more simple and plain your food is, the less spices, the less stimulating, you know, meat, eggs, fish, more stimulating spices, garlic, onions, not necessarily ginger so much. I mean, this is after lots of research and lots of experience, but just more of the stimulating herbs and stimulating foods. And as you progress in the path of yoga, stillness, and just health in general, the more you can control your taste buds, the more you can control everything else. That's the first step. And that takes, hell, most of us never even begin the process. But it can take time for those who are on the road of getting to where you're eating healthier foods in order to really transform the taste buds to enjoy simple, plain food. This is just lettuce with this. And that's all I'm going to do is just dip the lettuce in this, and that's my dinner because I like simple, plain stuff. And then I'm going to have all the amino acids, and then my legs in the morning will wake up pumped up, full, you know, and regenerated. So that is the video for today. I was going to just tell you what you could do also, though, if you're not, you know, if you're not on the path of yoga and trying to have the sattvic stillness. There's tamas, which is like junk food, dead food, crap, leftover, warmed up pizza. That's low level tamas. Rajas is more like the spices, the meat, the eggs, the fish, and coffee, things like that that create activity, you know. And then the sattvic is up here where it's just calm and peaceful. And the more you get to that level, the more you are in that stillness. And that stillness and that silence is what is closer to God. So I've proved this on myself time and time again. So I've learned how to just eat real simple, plain, wholesome foods that are very simple and bland. Like I'm feeding a baby because I don't want to go up and then down, because then the mind again craves the ups again. So it's just about staying on a nice even keel while nourishing the physical organism to stay as strong, healthy, stable as possible. Like I've finally got around to saying a million times, you can add herbs into this: salt, pepper, garlic, cumin, paprika. For a more of a Mexican style, you can do more of a curry where you put turmeric, ginger, black pepper, garlic. You understand what I mean? So it's very versatile. This is also a great survival food for what's going on right now. There's still, as far as I know, plenty of the pyridine protein right now. It's a good thing to have sitting around as an emergency food as well. So thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to this snack, and I really appreciate you so much. You go to pyridine.com, or there's a link down below the video, and you let me know how I can be of service. So thank you very much, and have an awesome day. Peace be with you. Bye-bye. 10 minutes.